If you think about it, how many filmmakers are actually doing like a vlog? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Won-suk. I'm here in Jecheon for the Jecheon International Music Film Festival. I was just invited to attend the opening ceremony. I realized I never really had a chance to introduce myself to you, so I thought since I don't really have time to film and edit for this week, why not tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a film director. I've directed a couple of feature films. I did a movie called Too Tired to Die. It was back in 1998, a long time ago. Jeffrey Wright, Ben Gazzara, Michael Imperioli, Gretchen Mol. I was very, very fortunate to have all these actors. Went to Sundance with the film, and then I did a documentary called E-Dreams about the rise and fall of Cosmo.com. And then I did some feature films as a producer, also writer. I even made a short film on iPhone. Lately, I've been working on a TV series called The Extent of Vegan, or 불떼기 소녀. That's the Korean title. And it's about 4 different women in Korea and whose lives are turned upside down when some of them become vegan. As you know, I'm vegan, so it's a subject matter that really means a lot to me. I decided to do a YouTube channel because it is such an intimate and immediate way to connect with you guys out there. I work on a project for many years, and then sometimes those projects may happen or may not happen, and you just feel really frustrated. There's so many gatekeepers you have to deal with. Why not just cut off the middleman? Of course, this video doesn't have a budget, but I can still tell a story, and this YouTube channel is mostly about my life as a vegan in Seoul. But at the same time, I wanted to talk about my life as a filmmaker. If you think about it, how many filmmakers are actually doing vlog, right? I have the means to do it. I want you to have a taste of it. The YouTube, the visual language is different from film or television, but telling a good story is just the same thing. Why? Because I love movies. That's why. How do I continue watching movies and that can qualify as work? Being a filmmaker. But then how do I become a filmmaker? I have no idea. So I grew up watching American movies. So for me, I idolize Steven Spielberg and all these big American movie makers. So, maybe I should go to America. So I ended up at School of Visual Arts in New York City. Going to film school doesn't necessarily really guarantee you a spot at filmmaking. You go to film school, you learn your techniques and skills, but then they were saying, good luck out there. After I finished my school, I stayed in New York City and I wrote a feature screenplay, Too Tired to Die. Then what? People say that, to make a movie, you gotta have a cast, but I was just graduate from film school. I didn't know anyone, famous or anything. And then I had this chance encounter with a young actress who was reading a screenplay at a cafe, and I was just sitting next to her. I approached her, I said, hey, how's that script that we're reading? What is it, And we started chatting, and she said she was auditioning for this big movie. I'm just struggling to write my first screenplay, and here she was, a working actress. She introduced herself. Her name was Mira Sorvino. She said we kind of became really good friends, and then when I finished my script, she loved it. She said, I'd love to be in it. But then she was not a famous person yet. She didn't really mean much to the investors. I don't know, knocking on every door. I even remember sent my script to some company in Switzerland. I don't know how I found out that about the company, but I did. And then, of course, I got a rejection letter. That actress, Mira Sorvino, she would go on to win an Academy Award for her role in Mighty Aphrodite. Oh my God, Mira is she's too big, famous, so she's not going to do my movie. Forget it, I thought that was done. But then I ran into her somewhere, and she was asking me about, what I've been up to, how's my project going? And I said, I'm still trying hard. I'm sending my script to companies in Japan, companies in Korea, companies in Europe. She said, if it's any help, you can tell people that I'm still interested in your project. And I was like, oh my God. Here, okay, she's my friend, but also an Academy Award winner who had just won a year before. She says that she is interested in my movie. And when you have that, yeah, it was just like from then on, the project got momentum. And then for the lead role, Takeshi Kaneshiro, who was in Chungking Express and Fallen Angels, I learned that he was actually half Japanese and he speaks fluent Japanese. And I thought, oh my God, he will be great. So we sent him the script and he said yes. And then from then on, yeah, that's how I began my first movie. 사실 저도 스트레스 많이 받아요. 스트레스 받는 일 많거든요. 우리가 보통 스트레스를 받으면 뭐 스트레스를 해소하는 방법이 여러 가지가 있잖아요. 술을 마신다든지 뭐 그냥 논다든지 여러 가지 방법이 있을 텐데 그런 것은 잠시 스트레스를 잊게 하는 것뿐이지 실제로 스트레스를 해결하는 방법이 아니에요. 그냥 스트레스를 회피한다는 느낌? 저는 스트레스를 사실 해결하고 싶은 거거든요. 힘든 일이 있어도 있고 나서 조금 있다가 또 좋은 일이 생긴단 말이에요. 왜냐면 정상에서 바닥으로 추락을 했다가 바닥에 있으면 또 다시 올라갈 수가 있잖아요. 그런 생각을 하고 지금의 힘든 일이 있어도 곧 좋은 일이 생길 거고 내가 이걸 실제로 해결할 수 있는 방법을 고민을 하면서 긍정적인 마인드를 가지고 있다 보면은 좋은 일들이 결국에는 벌어진다는 거 제가 겪으면서 제가 하는 일도 마찬가지지만은 오랫동안 되게 지칠 정도로 버텨오고 있는데 왜? 꿈을 갖고 있기 때문에 버티고 있거든요. 그런 생각을 하고 있으면은 항상 웃을 수 있는 것 같아요. 그리고 힘든 상황에서 제가 친구들을 만나거나 사람들을 만날 때 기뻐요. 왜? 저한테 부정적 에너지를 주는 사람들 이제 만나고 싶지 않거든요. 그러니까 저한테 긍정적인 에너지를 주는 사람들만 같이 시간을 보내고 싶은데 그런 사람들을 만나면 기분이 좋아져요. 그러면 웃게 되는 거고 내가 웃으면 그 웃음이 다른 사람들한테도 되게 긍정적인 영향을 미치고 그 긍정적인 영향이 훨씬 더 감염력이 더 크다고 생각해요. 영어 표현 중에 infectious smile이라는 말이 있어요. 전염력이 강한 미소. 여러분들이 웃기 시작하고 미소를 지으면은 같이 있는 사람들을 즐겁게 하고 그 사람들이 기뻐지고 그러면 모든 게 다 기뻐져요. In my videos, I obviously talk about plant-based lifestyle. I try to be zero waste. You know, I'm an advocate for climate fight. It is climate crisis. You know, it is a crisis. Maybe it's too late, but we can't give up. So that's what I'm doing here. We should make an effort. We should all do something about preserving the planet. So what can we do? What can an individual do to fight climate change? One of the things you can do is actually eat less meat. Animal agriculture, it is responsible for more than 14% of the carbon emissions. That's why I'm just encouraging people to go plant-based as much as you can. You don't have to be perfect. No one's perfect. If you really care about this planet, I don't have kids, okay? And I've lived enough life, so I can just enjoy the rest of my life and then just disappear. I have friends my age, they have kids who are, either in school or they're like grown-ups. It's their future and their kids' future. They don't really think about what's happening to this planet. We gotta do something about it. So again, go plant-based. That's really, really easy. Use less plastic. I know everybody owns tumbler, but it's just inconvenient to carry with you. Once you get used to it, just carry with you. What else? Clothes. The thing about clothes is that most of the clothes, like more than 90% of the so-called fast fashion, end up at a landfill. I'm sorry if there's anyone out there who's in the fashion industry. Don't buy new clothes. Buy secondhand. We just had a big heat wave, and before that, too much rain. Everything's getting extreme, so let's just do something about it, okay? And just enjoy this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. This planet is beautiful, and we're very lucky to inhabit this planet. Instead of taking good care of it, we're destroying it. And that makes me feel sad and angry. Anyhow, in this video, I talked about who I am, why I'm making this YouTube channel. I hope you kind of got to know me a little better. Please come back and support this channel. So please, and if you have any suggestions too, I really thank you for watching this. And I'm gonna now go and enjoy this film festival, and I'll see you soon.